Romans 8:23, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose.
That ball. Home run! Now, for those of you who want context as to what happened before this event, I'm gonna go ahead and make this quick for you. So long story short, basically Huey played kickball for Mr. Oncer in the past and he crippled a little girl in the process due to Huey being that guy. But it turned out Mr. Oncer faked that little girl's injury to get Huey to quit, simply because he's built different and he didn't want to see a black man win. But times have changed and this Dr. Eggman looking nigga put up their whole neighborhood as collateral for this game. And so, Huey has no choice. He got his crew together and they got ready for war.
Let's get ready to rumble!
So our first matchup is Huey and Ming. And so almost immediately, Riley and Ed's grandson start glazing Huey, talking about something.
Let's go, Huey!
Show him what's good! Do it!
And then Huey starts feeling himself and he's like,
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
And then he chucks that son of a bitch. But Ming, being a tryhard and training for this her literal entire life, kicks the ball out of orbit effortlessly. He's like, I done lost my game. And then Riley and Ed start glazing again, saying,
You suck, Huey!
Worthless motherfucker!
So after Ming secures her team's first point, the next person to step up on the plate is Jack and Chan's brother, sister, fuck it. An old person who has type 2 diabetes, ACL problems, and diarrhea issues. And so Huey's looking at us like, y'all see this too, right? And for a split second, he actually thinks about going easy on him. But then he remembers what's at stake and then he launches that shit. And so this woman flips so eloquently that it plays 3 different fucking times. And then she kicks the fuck out that ball.
Home run!
Huey had the same expression on my face when I found out furries existed for the first time. And then Ed Oncer walks up to him, pressing shit, trying to get his star player to tighten up.
Right.
Get your shit together!
But you see, Oncer forgot. This is our MC after all. And Huey takes a deep breath.
That's how it be as them school kickball games. I know y'all know. Y'all probably like, yeah, Corey, them school, the PE kickball games, or them just regular school kickball games. Yeah, teacher versus the students. I know.
And strikes out 2 kickers on the opposite team. And so when Huey gets the ball back, he looks up and he sees, oh no, God. And so Huey doesn't try and think about it. He just chucks that son of a bitch as hard as he could. But when this big chicken kicked the ball, God dang!
He needs some milk!
This dude almost killed Ed Oncer's grandson with a kickball, bro. Listen, I understand it's a game of kickball for $20 billion on Ed Oncer's side and everybody on the Americans team's neighborhoods, but like, bro, what do these people have at stake to be playing like this? Like, look at his face when he got hit with the ball. And so despite Ed almost dying to that kickball, his grandpa is nonetheless proud of him because at the end of the day, he still caught the ball and he's like,
Good job, boy. This game is more important than you. Someone get him some Demerol. But make sure it's the good stuff.
And so enough with that, we finally got our star player Huey in the kicker's pit, and you already know his whole crew cheering him on, and Ming is looking like she really about to do something, so she throws that, but little does she know,
Home run!
as expected. So then Riley steps up really thinking he's gonna hit a home run. Announcer and everybody else looking shook, they're like,
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
and they were exactly right. This dude got striked out 3 times in the exact same way.
Good grief.
And so Huey steps back up to the play and then, oh God. Now for anyone who doesn't know, this is Tom Dubois, say hello. And to sum up his character, I'm gonna just let this play.
It's gonna burn for me to say this, but it's coming from my heart. It's been a long time coming, but we ain't fell apart.
Yeah, so basically he got his bitch took by Usher and he actually signed up for this baseball game to redeem himself. Now hold up before we jump to conclusions. Ming throws the ball and he actually kicks the mess out that ball. He's celebrating early as shit, really thinking he hit a home run, but little does he know.
You finna die, baby. It's gonna burn for me to say this.
You'll get him next time, champ. And so the game continues, the big dude putting in a completely horrific excuse for a first quarter. We cut to the Boondocks cast losing all types of hope, sitting on the bench completely just sad. And then Ed Wunster starts getting on that case saying,
Okay, maybe it was a wrong decision to bet all of our economic futures on a kickball game.
Well, no fucking shit.
But we're Americans. We don't quit just because we're wrong. We just keep doing the wrong thing until it turns out right.
man, I ain't never heard such true words in my life. But then he tries to guilt trip Huey into staying, talking about how everyone's losing their dignity, honor, and shit. Talking about how everyone's getting their ass whooped for this game. And after a little bit of convincing, Huey finally gives in. He's like, alright, bet. And so he steps up to the plate. Mean throws the ball. And he launches that shit out the park. Got the whole crowd cheering. And that kick allowed his team to get 3 home runs. And then a little intermission before the game continues. This ref was actually paid off by the Chinese, which is how the Chinese were able to just do whatever they wanted. And so that's when Ed Wunster hires a mercenary and... So then it cuts to halftime and Huey walking up on Ming, and he's like,
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose.
and so we cut back to the kickball field. Wunster explains what happened to the original ref.
Tragically, we just received word that the ref strangled himself, jumped off.
Ref
YouTube, this is just a joke. Don't take it serious, please, YouTube. So yeah.
for my goal. But that ain't really help, cause when Huey finally gets back to pitching, he starts throwing these weak ass pitches because he actually felt bad about what he said earlier. And halfway through him being nice, this kid says,
混蛋，这是一个大混球。
and then they all start laughing at him. The kid continues talking shit.
You go, nigga.
And Huey, as we know from earlier in the episode when he crashed out on that one girl, he does not like to be laughed at. So then he finally ties the fuck up and knocks them both the hell out. Pitches to the next person, he kicks the ball so hard that it knocks him to the fence and that shit was still spinning. And so the game continues. This little Chinese kid is trying to run a second base and then Huey hits him with a... Oh my God. Now look, I know he don't like to be laughed at, but this man Huey was done playing games, bruh. Matter of fact, both sides of the team were done playing games. Tom Dubois gets tripped in an elbow to the back of the neck. Both teams getting teeth knocked out, backs being broken, blood coming out their nose. And then that's when the Chinese side tries to bribe Uncle Ruckus and he's like,
Hold on. Your money ain't worth shit to me. So don't waste your cat-flavored breath. Get on your rickshaw, get out of here.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
anyways, the score is now 8-8, dead even. Both teams are absolutely cooked. Like, look at this. And then the final matchup is Ming on the kicking stand and Huey in the pitching side.
And I say to you now, oh yeah, yes, it did.
But when the singing stops, that's when this game of kickball finally starts to reach its climate. So Huey takes a page out of Aang's book and starts charging up the ball with an air tag. I ain't gonna lie, my boy was looking sway here. So then he throws up the ball, jumps, kicks it with all his might. I'm talking the ball was on fire. And then Ming tries to kick it with her chi wrapped around her foot. And it kicks, but she breaks her leg. And Ming putting all her effort into that kick, she actually kicks it directly to Huey and he tries to catch it. But that shit had way too much force behind it, so it breaks his arms. So then the ball blows up, which the announcer says,
The ball! And those red balls are indestructible.
and then Huey, being the dog that he is, stands up, picks up the remains of the ball, and tosses it onto her. Which finally scores the Boondocks cast.
Right, that's the end of today's video now. Jeez, love y'all. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.